A company party, a young woman was dancing. Then, the wig on her head slipped off and fell to the floor. The entire office went silent for 1 second. Then the laughter exploded. A coworker named Reed rushed forward, picked up the wig from the floor and held it high in the air. "Wow, Elena, what is this, Halloween already?" He smirked. "This is just a company party. Are you trying to get attention? Or did you just shave your head?" The room filled with louder laughter. A female coworker leaned in and said loudly, "She's so young. How is she already bald? Is she sick or something?" Reed immediately laughed and replied, "Well, everyone, better keep your distance. Stand too close and your hair might fall out too." Then he tossed the wig back onto the floor. The room erupted with laughter again. Elena stood there, her face pale. She bent down, picked up the wig, held back her tears, and quietly walked out. Some people even took out their phones and filmed the moment like it was a joke. The next day at work, Elena's desk was empty. Someone laughed and said, "So, did she finally go get a hair transplant?" A few people chuckled. On the third day, she still hadn't come in. Reed frowned slightly. "You don't think she quit just because we laughed at her, right?" No one answered. That evening after work, Reed suddenly felt uneasy. Out of curiosity, or maybe guilt, he and a few coworkers drove to Elena's apartment. When they arrived, an ambulance was parked outside. Paramedics were wheeling out a body covered with a white sheet. The air smelled faintly of disinfectant. A woman stood by the doorway, holding a coat in her arms. Reed's throat tightened as he asked quietly, "Excuse me, is Elena here?" "We're her coworkers. She hasn't been at work the past few days." The woman looked at them silently. Then she said, "She passed away this morning." Reed froze. The woman continued, "Late-stage lymphoma. She lost all her hair months ago. She kept working between chemotherapy treatments." Her voice began to tremble. She didn't want people to treat her like a patient. She wore the wig because she just wanted to feel normal at work. She paused, then added softly, "She once said she hoped she could have at least one real friend there." Reed stood there in silence. Every word he said at the party echoed over and over in his mind. Tears slowly rolled down his face. Sometimes the cruelest place is not a battlefield, it's an office. Because you never know what someone else is going through. So don't turn someone's struggle into a joke. If you agree, leave a heart.